Jazzfest. Now this is a little bit soggy today, so I don't know how much coverage, sight, and sounds you're gonna get out of day number 2. Probably lots of sloshing about and people going into tents and establishments like this, which is where I am, and going to do a little bit of warm-up. Before we cover Trombone Shorty, stay tuned, more sights and sounds, Iowa City Jazzfest 2009.
Made the old-fashioned way, a little sweat, labor, no solder, a lot of fun.
To make the beads, it's a 9-day process. The AIDS widows in Uganda take strips of colored recycled paper and they cut it to a strip, they roll it around a thin metal dowel, and then they glue it, they slide it off the dowel, and then they put it onto a fishing line, a plastic thread. They make a bunch of the beads at once, and once they have those on that fishing line, they'll dip it into a varnish, hang it up to dry, it dries 3 days. They dip it again, dries 3 more days, dip it a 3rd time, and then that's what makes the beads shiny. They take them off the dowel and then, or the fishing line, and they string them in the art necklaces. So it's really 2 purposes. The first one is giving the AIDS widows the fair trade jobs and income on the front end, because prior to making the beads, and I didn't teach them that, they were doing that before I got to Uganda, but prior to making the beads, they were breaking rocks for about $1.50 a day. And now through fair trade, they can actually make about $200 to $300 a month, which is actually a decent living wage in Africa, and that's the front end cause. We're actually alleviating poverty for them. But how I think we're really going to make a real and lasting changes. This is a business, not a charity, but what I do with my business profits is I take a part of that and reinvest it, not into the women, but a separate group. I'm real clear, it's not, the kids aren't making the beads, they're just benefiting from the scholarships that we give them because they're teenagers, and if they don't get an education, they're actually going to end up in poverty as adults. So we're trying to break that cycle with them. So that's really the purpose.
It's all made out of different seeds from the Amazon. Primarily a vegetable ivory, which is it's made from one of these nuts. It's called a vegetable ivory nut. This is a nut that grows in the Amazon. It grows in one of these pods right here. It grows in there. So that's what all of our jewelry is made out of, like our rings. These are carved out of this. Flowers, all these are slices of this. So everything's a combination of different seeds from the Amazon. The ivory, and there's a bunch of other types of seeds, like this one right here. It's got an array of different kinds of seeds. The slices of the ivory, and these are other types of seeds, all from the Amazon. So we call it eco-friendly because it's a sustainable form of ivory that replaces elephant tusk ivory, and at the same time it helps preserve the rainforest because these trees are being preserved for the product that they're giving.
I use Procyon dyes, which are professional quality dye. Many steps to get them to look like this. I've been doing it since 1991. Oh, what else do I know? Sorry.
And what you do for a living?
This is what I do for a living. It doesn't pay the bills.
From Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I started this monster series back September last year, and it's kind of developed a life of its own.
And so, do you have any ongoing projects?
lot of the great music, and we brought out all our hand-done jewelry. So we have artists from around the world, and we brought out kind of a sampling. So it's a lot of fun today. We get to listen to all the great music.
I love PA TV. What's up, man? Working.
So when you're not breakdancing, you are...
Actually, a friend called and told me they needed help, so today I'm helping out with some Indian cuisine. Never thought I would be, but I am.
You're a local celebrity.
Yeah, very much. DJ Pollination from Iowa City, Iowa. West High Alumni 98, you know, represent. So. Huge as far as instruments and vocals, everything is a fusion. Jazz has always been like, you know, the blueprint of music, I think. So, you know, you gotta support that locally. Plus, there's a lot more ethnic coming to Iowa City, which is really good. None of that bluegrass, you know, same old twang. You know, this is cool right now. Plus, there's 3 stages. That's pretty dope. I've never seen that before, so. You're watching PA TV, and I'm DJ Pollination. You can see me sometimes at the dance show at the Picador, live and direct in the mix. Old school, baby. All that computer stuff.
Peoples on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. Now y'all don't be afraid to dance out there. Now I know y'all know how to get down out here in Iowa now. I've seen y'all before. I know. Hey!